Hey, look what we caught napping here. I don't know whether he's just kind of bedded down for the night or what, but he does appear to be hiding himself here, and it's almost night. That's probably what it is. Now just a couple of days ago, I dug up my little baby mulberry to give to Arkansas woodcutter here. And now I'm here going to make a quick video. I promise you it'll be quick, to help out another YouTuber better identify one of her plants, or to find out what to look for. She's interested in Passionflower, and I've got one here, but I need to clean this up. I've been needing to do this anyhow. So this is going to be a video response to Sleepless in the Carolinas. Great girl. She's got an amazing garden out there, and if you go find her, you're going to find somebody to follow that knows a little bit about some gardening. Let me clean this up a little bit, and I'll bring in some leaves and things to show you. Well, we've got a beautiful evening here in Alabama. It's actually the third day where we've had quite a lot of rain. So it's kind of held me back a little bit from making all the videos that I want, and that's okay. That's okay. I've got something amazing I want to show you. Some of you have seen it, some of you are growing it, some have never seen it. Not these beautiful flowers here. These are wonderful, wonderful for the pollinators. But if you remember that leaf right there, and I've transplanted one of them, it's a passionflower, one of our native passionflower species, otherwise known as a Maypop. Passiflora Incarnata. And we've got a bloom. Look at how wonderful that is. I've been waiting a year to be able to show y'all a bloom. It is my favorite of the wild things, I believe. Now it's wet today, and that's taken a little bit of damage from the storms, but they can be absolutely beautiful. And besides the edibility, the food, and the medicinal properties of this plant, it's just so beautiful. And look, I've got more blooms to go. More blooms to show you. Yep. Well, that's better now. Pulled out a few weeds, trimmed up a few branches off of this plum tree that I'm actually wanting to kill, this plum tree, because it's infected with black knot fungus, and it keeps coming back. So I'm probably going to cut it off at the stalk and doing it that way. But I went to look for some of the pods. I can't find any more pods. This one I picked off a couple of weeks ago, and so it's done shriveled up. But the pod of a Maypop, Passiflora Incarnata, is about the size, whenever they're fully developed, about the size of an egg. They look like a green egg. A little bit bigger. Maybe it's a big egg, like a turkey egg. But they're pretty tasty. Inside this pod is filled with these little jelly-covered seeds, and they are good. Okay, now, so we're looking for pods that are about the size of an egg and green and nice and smooth. This one is dried up. Let's see here. Now, the main thing was a leaf, right? And I seem to have cut my wonderful little passion flower here, but that's okay. The root, all right, so we started up here. You know, this was, you know, quite a bit longer before I cut it or broke it. The root down here, right down there, underneath this broadleaf plantain, it's healthy. It's going to come back next year from that root. It already sent up in the spring another little shoot right beside it. When I transplanted it, I did it the right way. A little word about transplanting. If you find a passion flower out in the wild and you want to bring it back to your place, the number one thing is to get plenty of soil. They like a lot of soil around the roots. You don't want to disturb the roots too much. So get a big chunk of soil. Find you a spot for it, put it in the ground and keep it wet. That's what I did for this back during the hot days. And all that structure that you saw up here leaning on it, that was a that was a little shade area that I made to keep it shaded from the sun during the hottest part of the day so it would have a better chance. Now, the leaf structure of a passion flower always reminds me of like a dinosaur footprint, you know? Some species of dinosaur, like a T-Rex or something. I can envision them leaving a footprint that looks an awful lot like that. Okay, so that's what the leaf structure looks like. Now, just get you a good look here. All right, and now you'll see lots of holes in it. The Gulf fritillary butterfly loves these. I don't have one that's in bloom right now. It's far past time for them to bloom, or I would show that. But there are there's a lot of information out there for passion flowers, and you can find it. Now here's a word of warning. All right, here in the southeastern United States, we have a species of passion flower called Passiflora Incarnata. There are several species of wild passion flower throughout the country and on down into central and or rather southwestern United States, into Mexico and in South America. And I don't know where people are watching from or what they might find, but some of those species they create cyanide, and it's enough to hurt you. Okay, so do your research. That is the number one thing. Number one piece of advice is to do your research on what you're wanting to gather or what you have gathered. You know, the flowers will look a lot alike. The leaves will look the same pretty much, but the components in there, they can't be seen. So do your research. Passion flowers are just awesome. They're the host species of two of my favorite butterflies, and one of them really has to have this plant in order for it to keep going. They spread very well through roots in the ground, and they can be propagated from seeds. I've seen people do them. For me, it's easy. It's like a peach tree. If you want a peach tree somewhere, throw down a peach pit and leave it alone. Mother Nature will handle the rest, and it'll grow quite well. But yeah, Sleepless in the Carolinas. You want to look for dinosaur shaped leaves like that, little dinosaur track shaped leaves. When you find those, and it's a vine, you probably got it. She had a species of what I believe is a wild cucumber that she's interested in. They look a lot like cucamelons, and they're probably in the same family. But wild cucumbers are also native to America, and some of them are edible when they're green and green only, and they'll turn black. If you eat them when they're black, they'll make you sick. That could hurt you. There's other species of them that you can't eat at all, and they look very much alike. So anytime you find something that looks like a cucamelon and you didn't plant it, all right, you've seen other people, and you'll see them on the videos, and there's this cute little watermelon looking type thing. They're really cute. But you need to know if it's from a real source for the seed, you really need to know what you're looking at, because you could have a wild cucumber and not be the preferred variety of cucamelon that you think it is. They're probably in the same family. But Sleepless, I hope that this little quick video can help you. You already know about the pods, other people don't. This is full of seeds. Hopefully next year I'll have many more of these to share out. Some seeds for. I'd really like that. But anyhow, today from Homestead Aquarius, I'd like to ask you to go see Sleepless in the Carolinas. Good gardener out there. Her and her daughter. If she's not careful, her daughter is going to going to learn too much. Going to pass her. I bet her daughter is going to be an excellent gardener as well. She's a wonderful lady for you to find out there. So if you're seeing this video, go find her. Sleepless in the Carolinas. And so today from Homestead Aquarius, one YouTuber reaching out to another one. I bid you farewell and have a good day. And always remember, be kind to one another. And thank you for watching.